Hi, Sunny. It's Marcy Hutton here. I spoke with you about a week ago in regards to shooting this custom video about your business. Now, what I'm going to go over in this video is 3 things that you could start doing today to outrank your competitors with your website, outrank them online, and bring in more customers. Now, you're most likely asking yourself, why would I do this, and what's in it for me? But what I found is, when it comes to internet marketing, most business owners are too busy running their business to learn how it can actually work to their benefit. And sometimes their only hesitation to hire someone is that they don't know who is the expert and who isn't. So I found that by giving people an easy blueprint of actual things that you can do to impact your business for free, it's resulted in some of those business owners raising their hand and saying, hey, do that for me. So if you like what you see at the end of the video, we can chat. Or if you like what if you at the end of the video you simply want to take the free tips that I give you and do it yourself, that works for me as well. So the 3 things, as I said, are going to be content, backlinks, and citations. Those are the 3 things that you need, the 3 steps to ranking a website. So I'll begin with content, and what I mean by content is kind of what I got highlighted here, the words and the images that you've got on your homepage. Google likes to see anywhere from 1,000 to 1,500 words, because when they find a website on the internet, they go in there and crawl it, and what they're doing is they're trying to figure out they want to know what you do. They want to know what you do, and they want to know where you're located, so that they can serve up the most relevant results to their searchers when they come onto their search engine. That's how they make the money. So they want to keep them there. So that's how they tell us, from the content that you've got on. And the 3 things, as I said, I'm going over today, if you went ahead and did the competitor research, outdid all of your competitors on these 3 things, it's just a matter of time. You're also going to outdo them in the rankings, in the search engines as well. So the content that you want to build your content around the keywords that your customers would be typing into the browser to find you. You weave them in throughout your content. So as I said, 1,000 to 1,500 words, so there's definitely some room for growth here in the content. Now I'll go on to backlinks. And what a backlink is it is a clickable link that from another website back to yours. If you think of the internet as a popularity contest, the more sites that you have, and right away I'm going to stop myself, it's not all backlinks are created equal, so it's not necessarily quantity. It's definitely quality over quantity when it comes to the backlinks, that they're relative, but and coming from sites that Google trusts. But if you've got a stronger backlink profile than your competitor, then of course you're going to show up higher in the search engines. Now I noticed here that you do have one of the Google free sites, which is nice, as far as it being free, however, and that was something else that I did want to share with you too. See the images, you can see that image could be flooring Vancouver, hardwood flooring, laminate flooring Vancouver. All of these pictures could be named those words, and that gives Google the opportunity to find you. But back to this site, when it comes to ranking, the Google site, you can see we've got some metrics here because it's under the umbrella of Google, but as far as a backlink profile, these sites you can't you don't really they don't rank the same way as a different website. And you can see I took the first guy here that was in the organic section. On the first page of the Google search, you're going to have your paid ads at the top and your map listing in the middle. And this section down here we call, underneath the maps, we call the organic section. So he's the #1 guy. I used him as a comparison so you can see why it is that he's there, and the benefit of having a site that you can rank and what it can bring in for you. Now he's got 135 other websites on the internet that are referring back to his. He's being found for about 650 words, and he's getting a couple hundred visitors to his site a month. And you can see he's just been slowly building this, which is kind of how you want to go about it, to slowly build this over the years. And then when I click on here, you'll see how the content comes into play here and makes sense. So he's showing number one. He's in the number one position, which we just saw, for Flooring Vancouver. He's ranking, of course, in the number one spot for his business name, but Vinyl Flooring Vancouver, Vancouver Flooring, Flooring Stores Vancouver, Flooring Vancouver BC, Flooring in Vancouver. So that's how you go about having those words, do the first of all, keyword research to see what the terms that people are using. Over here it shows us, so with Flooring Vancouver, there's roughly about 200 searches a month, 200 different people searching for this. So you can, ranking a website, you can see that puts you in that position to be able to get those customers looking at your website and phoning you. Vinyl Flooring Vancouver, there's about 150 searches. So being in this number one spot brought him 75 people to his site last month. So that's how that all works. To not go into it too deep, I don't want to bore you to death here. And then third thing, citations. The citations, what a citation is, it's a place on the internet where you're going to find your business name, address, and phone number in directories, 411, Yellow Pages, all that kind of stuff. So this map listing is a citation. It has your name, address, and phone number. The content and the backlinks really help to get you up higher in the search for the organic section, and it tends to fall in line. In a lot of cases, whoever's showing here is going to be showing up here as well sometimes. But what a big contributing factor to where you're going to sit in the map listing is the number of citations that you have. You want to beat out your customers and be listed in more directories and seen more places when Google goes and crawls the web than your competitors, and it's going to help to push you up there. And of course, having a well optimized map listing itself, good reviews, all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to leave it at that, Sunny. I hope you found this information useful. I will send this off to you and follow up with you in a couple of days to make sure it did in fact make its way to you, and I'd love to hear some feedback. Thanks. Bye-bye.